We're here with Lilli Passero, and so you were on The Voice, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
Surreal.
Have you ever seen American Idol?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really good show.
Mhm.
Do you ever watch Game of Thrones?
Mhm.
I think my favorite character are the twins. Do you like those guys?
Yeah. Incest.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
That was Lilli Passero.
Definitely. Definitely.
Is that 32 people?
Beautiful. Okay, cool. And you can listen to yourself if you'd like, but you don't have to have the headphones.
Yeah. I don't know.
This is so crazy. Yeah, I would like to interview Olivia. I think that everything has already happened before. Like, isn't everything
Up until now.
She recorded.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like such an expert. Up until now.
No, I want to hear. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure. I want to hear about this testing.
Okay, well, you know what? Give me the fucking headphones.
Yeah,
now I'm gonna be like, let me just hear.
You're gonna only hear yourself, I think, in one ear.
Yeah.
And you're gonna hear me in the other.
Oh, okay. Cool. So unnecessary.
Hello. Can you? Okay. I think you got to talk a little bit into this microphone.
Get it closer.
Yes.
Get it near me.
That's good. I can
Gorgeous.
talk. Yeah, there you go. All
We're
right.
good.
So, how does the voice work? Like how? So
this is how we're opening.
This is how we're opening. So our friend Olivia Cooper Harris is
Yeah.
on right now.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was recorded beforehand, but you tell me there's something. What's happening?
So up until now, I believe it has been pre-recorded because it's the blind auditions, then the battles, then the knockouts. Those are all pre-recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes live. And I believe from the posts I have seen on her page, it looks like they just went live.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, then, what is the next step?
Now I think there's a new episode every week. So this is when things get a little intense because whatever your performances were in the past, you had way more time to work on them.
Mm-hmm.
And now each person only has a week.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is actually a long time for one song, but there's a lot to do.
Yeah, that's so when I was on Idol, yeah, we had maybe a less than a week. So that makes sense. And so, in fact, during Hollywood Week, it was like a day sometimes.
Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about how Idol works. So how much of it is pre and how much of it is live?
No, there's Hollywood Week is pre. Then there's the top 24, which is pre, and then as soon as it gets down to the top 13, it's live.
Okay.
And
so
then people
similar
vote
format.
for you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're an expert on it?
No.
No, you're not. Okay. Did you watch it before you?
I'm just a know-it-all about things I know.
Oh,
No,
okay. All right.
I'm not an expert at all, but I think from what I've gleaned from her posts, because I haven't been watching it, because I don't understand how to watch regular TV unless there's like an awards show on or something.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do you even have it? I don't.
Wait,
I have this
what is
TV.
NBC on? Is it on Peacock?
It's on Peacock. Yeah.
I don't have Peacock, so there you go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you don't watch it. You just watch the YouTube clips.
I've been watching on her Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Who
clips.
needs TV when you got people's Instagram?
Honestly, there's just a lot of options today.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any of the streaming services?
Oh yeah,
What do you have? Netflix?
Netflix, Hulu, Max,
Disney?
Amazon, Disney.
Okay.
I think I have like the base ones. I don't really have the extra ones like Peacock and whatever the other ones are. There's
Right.
other ones, right?
Yeah, exactly. NBC is... Yeah, I can't remember the last time I watched a TV show. I just visited my parents up in Idlewild, and they definitely have TV, but it's weird.
I did not realize your parents lived in Idlewild. That's
Yeah, have you been up
beautiful.
there?
I can't... I think I hold it in my mind as this very idyllic place.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I didn't even know that was going to happen.
Wow.
But it lives in my mind as a place to like, oh, maybe have a place in Idlewild to get away from the city. You know, it's one
so
of those
good.
outside of LA spots.
Every time I go up there, and I always just stop and smell the roses. I literally look around, and I like literally yesterday I was up there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't hear anything. Like, you're always going to hear car noises a little bit. You don't hear any of that. You see the stars. You smell things. It smells really good up there. Anyway, it's like there's like no pollution. It's good.
It's an escape.
Yes. So you haven't been up there?
I mean, I think I have, but I can't. I'm bad at remembering things.
Oh, okay.
I'm an air sign.
Oh, when's your birthday?
June 15th.
Oh, okay. I'm an air sign. I always thought I was a water sign because I'm an Aquarius, but
I know people you're a water carrier, but you're an air sign.
I'm an air sign.
You're an
yeah.
air sign,
so that's why we're very airy, I guess.
Yes.
So, yeah. It's so funny. I was talking. I have to name drop here, but Jack Black I was talking to him.
Nice.
And he was I think he didn't say it, but I have a feeling he was really stoned.
Yeah.
And he was driving from here to Coachella, and he put on like "Don't take the toll roads" or something, and he must have messed up. And he was telling me the story. He was like, I drove through Idlewild. He was like literally trying to take the 10 out to like Coachella or Vegas or something, and then he accidentally went through the mountains. He looked around. He's like, oh, I'm in Idlewild, and so it made me feel good that he was thinking about me.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you were the first thought he had just driving through.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yes. So you had we'll get into it. I want to talk about Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
Because I saw that she follows you. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
So nice of her.
Yeah, does she comment on any of your things?
No, but over the years, because it's been quite a few years now, there have been moments where I really wanted to reach out. I think the first time was when she did an episode of Red Table Talk, which was Jada Pinkett's talk show. I don't know if you know if it's still happening, but there was a period of time where I was obsessed with that show. And
the whole idea of it is like,
it's beautiful,
like being
the
vulnerable.
3 generations of but also the 3 generations of women, because it's her mother, it's her, and it's Willow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the whole thing. Okay.
And yeah, they're just extremely, can I swear? They're extremely fucking transparent, which take that with a grain of salt, because they're going to share as much as they want to share, but there just was a lot of authenticity, which I find so refreshing. Mm-hmm. But so Alicia did an episode, and it just really was so moving for me. And it was at a time in my life where I was super just lost post show. And so I messaged her, and she wrote back, and we just back and forth a couple times. And then there's just been these crazy moments, like when Pride happened in New York 2019. I happened to be at the Stonewall area where the like street parade happens.
You were in New York when this happened?
I was in New York, yeah. And she performed, but then also there was a camera crew going around getting footage of people, and they just happened to come up to me and ask for footage of me, and I was like, and they said it was for Alicia, and I was like, tell her I say hi, and then the video came out, and I'm in the video, and I messaged her, and I was like, hey, how crazy that like I'm in your video,
Yeah.
And she wrote back, and then I went and saw my friend Vanessa from The Voice in the musical that Alicia wrote.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Help. See, I can't remember anything.
Not Waitress. Hey, what's up? I live in the Bronx.
Not Waitress. No. It's
Bronx.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. Okay.
And
okay,
again,
so
I messaged.
She was in it. She was on The Voice, and then she ended up.
And then she was in the musical,
okay.
yeah. And
All
so
right,
I
you
messaged Alicia. I was like, I'm at the show, blah, blah, and she wrote back. So there've been a couple
Wow.
times where she's done that, and she does not need to do that. That's so nice
That's
of her.
so nice. Yeah,
I know.
I always feel scared like hitting up people that I see in the limelight, celebrities. You know what I mean? It's cool that I'm always gonna brag about knowing them, but
Yeah.
I always want to like be respectful of their time.
Same.
But it sounds
especially growing up in LA, I'm like, I respect you.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be like, like an alarm clock. Be like, hey, I'm here. Like you don't want to. I'm always nervous. I'm gonna sound desperate.
Same. I know. Same. But she's such a grounded person. Look, I don't know her, but from what I got, she presents, and what she gave me was a very grounded human being who I think can read people pretty well. And so I just kind of had to trust that she would read my energy for what it was, which was just earnest and not like, I don't want anything from you except I really appreciate the wisdom and guidance that you gave me.
That's great. Yeah. And I mean, especially I think that you can feel a little bit more relaxed with her because she sang your name during the audition period. That's insane.
I'm still like, to this day, I'm like, I think the producers are like in their ears telling them what to do. And for some reason they were like, we keep her on, get her. And they were like, Alicia, sing to her. You know what I mean?
You think,
Because
okay.
I can't, maybe this is like my mental health issues, but I'm just like, doesn't make any sense that she would do that to me. And not to be like, I'm nothing, but like, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I think the producers were like, keep her, want to keep her on.
No, that's pretty. I mean, it's definitely a script, and I tell this to everyone. I mean, I remember. I think not a lot of people listen to this, but when the producers bring you into the room, everyone's like singing and practicing, and they're like, "Hey, listen, guys, I just want you to know, this is not a singing competition. This is a TV show."
Oh,
and
they
like,
didn't say that to us.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how The Voice is different.
Okay.
Is that it is about singing.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it is a TV show. I think about that.
Oh, it is.
Because
it's highly produced.
Exactly.
They care more about putting on a good show than giving you a career, for sure. But part of their produced package is featuring, I think, singers. Like, there's not a lot of, maybe in the blind auditions, because you never know what's going to happen, and it's, you know, the jitters of like the beginning of the show and all that. I think you see some like weird performances and stuff, but for the most part, and tell me if I'm wrong, and I don't mean for this to sound judgmental, but I was never able to watch Idol because I felt like they were making fun of people.
Oh.
And I never got that from The Voice.
Yeah, The Voice never made fun of people. In fact, me and my girlfriend were actually, I hate to say it, we miss the old Idol days because they made fun of people.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's and you know what? I think that was what was so scary about when I tried out for it,
Yeah.
because I remember they purposely kept me for the last person of the day. And I was in Austin. I flew out to Austin because I was like, if I get cut in Austin, then I'll fly back to LA and I'll try out there.
Yeah.
But I was just so scared because there's probably about 200 people. They all tried out. I was literally the last person of the day, and I was like, am I a joke or am I okay? You know what I mean?
And how'd you feel about that?
I was pretty confident in myself, but at the same time, like literally like two before me, there was a woman that was dressed up as an angel with angel wings and a harp,
Yeah.
and she got cut. So I was like, are they just, you know, just here? Okay. All right. Let's get all the bad guys out and then just, you know, make good TV. So
Do you
that
feel
was
like you
scary.
would have, if they were, which they wouldn't because you're so talented, but if they were like trying to have you be a punchline, do you think you would have leaned into it just for the exposure of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's all about, it is all about
Being
good
seen.
TV. Yeah. Being
Yeah,
seen. Exactly.
yeah.
It's a platform. You know, I made it to 6th place. You know
That's
what I mean?
incredible,
Like it's,
yeah.
I mean, you know, it's nothing like being like top 3, top 2, top 1. You know what I mean?
I think you're there. I think
Thanks.
it's the same.
Thanks. I think, but that's the thing. I think it's always weird because people are like, "Hey, were you won America?" I was like, "No, I was
know.
number 6." I can't even count it on my fingers, like on one hand. But it is crazy to be a part of a TV show, and they do cast you. Like I feel like I'm an okay singer at the time. I was like, okay, yeah, I was doing okay, but I think I also had a beard. I brought a weird instrument. I had a melodica, you know what I mean? And so they're like, oh, that's. So I feel like it's like, if I am going to be a joke, I am going to lean into it. I think
You're
you
a
have
good
to,
sport about that, and you're such an entertainer.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, you are too. You got the moves and.
Ooh. Yeah,
You
like
need help?
Jagger.
You need help?
No, I'm good. But I am, but I would not have been okay with being a punchline, and that was the thing about the show that really freaked me out. Even though I knew that The Voice was different from Idol,
You felt better about it because you knew that you kind of, even if you were going to go down in flames, they wouldn't make fun of you.
No, I think I was, because I knew that what they did do was capitalize on a story, particularly a sob story. And so I was terrified that they were going to somehow trick me into talking about like really personal, kind of like tender things and exploit that. And so when they just came up with the narrative of like young Hollywood waitress dreaming of becoming a star, you know, that was the narrative they gave me. So when they came up with that, I was like, sick, let's go with that, you know, because it was just so safe. I mean, it did paint me as like much more naive than I thought thought of myself. but I was relieved that it went that route. But I was still, I wasn't nervous about being a joke. I was nervous about them exploiting like things that were personal to me.
Gotcha. How long were you a waitress for?
Ooh, my first waitressing job was in college, and I did that for maybe a year and a half, 2 years. And then I served for about 4 years in LA. And then after The Voice, I served for another year. So, 6, 7, yeah, almost 10 years. But I worked in service for about 10 years because I had hostessed for a while before I started serving. So, yeah, at the time of The Voice, I was working at the Six.
The Six. Where is that?
It's on Ventura.
Oh, okay.
In between Coldwater and Whitsett.
Oh, okay.
Across from the bowling alley.
Pickwick? Is it? No, wait.
Pickwick's ice skating.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Is it
You
close
do.
to that is it close to Kearney's?
Yeah.
Or no, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, is it a fancy restaurant?
No.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a mom and pop gastropub vibe.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, sweet. So what was your favorite dish there?
They have like really good buffalo style cauliflower and a s'mores tort dessert and just, I mean, I've freaking ate everything on that menu. But you know what's funny, to bring it back to The Voice, is that I didn't realize that they sequestered people at Sportsman's Lodge.
Oh,
Did you know that?
No, I just talked to Mendeleev the other day. Do you know him?
Yeah, we did a So Far Sounds in New York together.
Oh, okay. All right. No, he was talking about the sequestering and the fact
Yeah.
that you have to be away from. Okay, so yeah, Sportsman's Lodge. We stayed there for Postmodern Jukebox once. So, okay.
Sick. Which,
yeah.
can they please reopen it? I'm not, what's going on? It's a
like
national treasure.
I know, and now
Yeah.
it's like a Netflix / streaming service like walkthrough. Like last
don't
time I
even
was
know what that
there,
means.
it
What
was
does
like
that
it was like a Stranger Things event. It was like
Oh, they're just using it as
an event center, I think.
Why can't it be a hotel? I don't
I know.
understand.
It's so nice.
It's like where my family would stay when they would come to town for my sisters and my bat mitzvahs. Like I need it to reopen so badly.
Oh, that's cute. All right,
But wait, so I bring that up because another gal I know who was on The Voice came into the Six one day. Her name's Sophia Jones. She's changed her name a few times. So if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. She has changed it a few times. Amazing singer. Anyway, she was on it the same year as my very good friend, TJ Wilkins.
He was on The Voice.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And we went to
Okay.
high school together.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So coincidentally, the season that he was on, Sophia was on as well. Oh God, I hope that that's right. They were the same season. It really doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm working at the Six, and Sophia comes in one day with a group of people to get some food. And I'm like, what's up? Hey, I haven't seen you since, I don't know, maybe high school. Because that's when I had known her, was in high school. And I was like, what are you doing here? And she and her friends were being very kind of like shifty and secretive.
Oh.
And I realized later that they were being sequestered for The Voice. But I didn't watch the show ever, so I didn't know what was going on.
This was before you were on
This
it.
was way before I was on it.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it might have been like 2 years, 3 years or something before I was on it.
So were you angry at them for like, why aren't you talking to me?
No. She was talking to me. She just couldn't tell me what she was doing.
Oh, okay.
She was like, oh, we just had a show. And I was like, cool, But how like nuts that they would come in and I would wait on them. And then a year or two later, I'm in the exact same position as them.
Oh, okay. That's
The
crazy.
synchronicity of it all.
That's great. And
Yeah.
you're not doing the waitress thing anymore? Or
No,
every once in a while?
After Soho House, I vowed to never do it again.
That's that really nice
It's a
joint.
members only club.
So you waitressed there?
After The Voice, I worked there for a year. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It seems like the bigger the wallet, the bigger the ego. Is that kind of what's happening there? or-
Well, there were a handful of customers who I didn't enjoy, but for the most part, it was the way that the business is designed. They don't have us in mind. They have the
don't have-
customer in mind.
Okay.
I think when you go
Like a
corporate,
safety.
you stop caring about, things get lost in the shuffle, and that's certainly how it felt working there.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
and then so you stopped that. Now, is there validity to, like, I know that this is LA, it's really hard, and there's a lot of us that are doing music as a full-time thing.
Yeah.
But as someone who came from serving and doing that, is there validity to doing that? Would you say like, hey, quit your job, like focus more on the music, or is there validity to people that are serving and then in the daytime doing their dream? Like, do you think that people can serve doing waitressing and then do music on the side?
Yeah, I think different things work for different people depending on what you're trying to do. I think context matters a lot. I know that for me, and again, like, things happened the way they happened because of how they needed to happen. I can't, as much as I would like to say I regret this and that and I would have done this and that differently, the choices I made were based on what I was available for at that time in my life. I think I had kind of an intense adolescence, like mental health wise. And then I went to one of the most intense schools in, I don't know, maybe the world or the country for what I do. I went to Carnegie Mellon.
Oh, okay.
For acting. Wonderful program. Also just like fucking intense. And it's built as a graduate. It's modeled after a graduate program, but it's a bunch of undergrads.
Right. So you really have to adult yourself.
You have to adult. It's a bunch of 18-year-olds, and I really felt out of place there because everyone else in my class, and it's a small class, like, so lucky to have gotten to go there, chosen out of thousands of people, but everyone else had been dreaming of going there their whole lives, and I hadn't even heard of it until a couple summers before. And when I got in, I was like, well, should I go there or should I go to this other school? And people were like, no. If you get in there, you go,
Right.
Okay. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go. And I went, and there was even a period where the teachers were like, do you need to take time off? Like, I just struggled, And then that lit a fire under me to be like, no, I can do it. And I graduated and I did all the things, And I think because of the intensity of all that, when I graduated and moved to LA, I kind of was craving normalcy. And serving gave me that kind of normalcy, but also I'm a romantic, and I've just probably seen too many movies of like the waitress, like figuring it out, figuring her life out, and I was like, it's all going to be fine.
And the dream guy comes in and...
Dream guy, shmeem guy, whatever. So I'm going to be discovered, and it's all going to be, everything's going to work out because I'm serving people food,
Right.
There was just, speaking of naive, I was naive, but I was also just really craving something just tangible. And, serving is like, you're on your feet, go, go, go. You're dealing with food and people, and it's a nice distraction, and you walk away with cash in your pocket. And there's also this fucking like in the trenches bonding that you do with everyone you work with. Like, right. I have a group of girls from that restaurant that to this day we're in a chat, and we're like, we lean on each other so hard,
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, like we're sisters forever.
Wow. Do you have that with The Voice? Because I have a nice text chat with all my American Idol top 11.
Oh,
we say happy birthday, Merry Christmas.
Nice.
So you must have that with.
We don't have a group chat. I did make some really good friends, and those relationships will always be so precious to me. But we're not as consistently in touch as that other chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that, I mean, who knows? It's life, just life. But also, I don't know. Sometimes that particular group chat is kind of an anomaly for me. It's a very special thing because I have this pattern in my life of having really strong one-on-one relationships and not a lot of groups. Mm-hmm. So, even though like if the Voice folks and I that I got close with, if we were all in a room together, it would be bliss. We're not, I don't know why we're not in a group chat. We have like our individual kind of connections. And,
right. And so you said you knew TJ beforehand.
Yeah, we went to high school together.
That's
We went to
crazy.
Hamilton High School in Culver City.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's crazy. And is it crazy to grow up in LA? The fact that there's all this all this the film industry, the like just industry, entertainment industry. Is that insane to like stay here, and then when you go to New York, is it similar?
Yeah, so I have a weird point of view because I grew up bi-coastal between New York and LA.
Okay.
I was born in New York. My older sister and I were born in New York.
Oh, okay.
And then my parents moved us out here when we were very young. But we essentially just went to school out here. And then every summer break and every winter break, we were back in New York or Connecticut because that's where my grandma lived.
During the winter? Mm-hmm. You'd go when it was like cold?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how we knew what seasons were.
Okay. So she was like, she was putting you in the trenches. She's like, this is what cold is. Okay. All right.
No, it wasn't because of that. It was honestly because my parents are such hardcore, not just East Coasters, but New York City folk.
Do they have the accent?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God. My sisters and I saying Harry growing up. They're like, it's Harry. Harry is what your arm is. The name is Harry.
Harry.
And we were like, what? That sounds crazy. And they're like, stop saying like after everything. And to this day, I work on that. I do it because it's very hard not to. But I really try to eliminate it. Thank you. It's very hard not to do it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Who's the nicest celebrity that you've ever met? And was it Alicia Keys?
The nicest. That's so hard because it's not like I have relationships with these people. I've just maybe met them.
I guess it is hard because you're only seeing them for a second, but
yeah. Wait, I feel like I could have a good answer. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I mean, Alicia. Alicia's probably.
New York? Okay.
I don't know what that was. Alicia's the one I've spent the most time with, and just beautiful. But again, working at Soho, I got to wait on a lot of crazy people. And one day I got to wait on Al Pacino and Warren Beatty.
Whoa.
They were so nice to me.
Okay.
Cameron Crowe gave me a huge tip.
Oh, that's great.
Chris Pratt.
Ooh.
Johnny Knoxville. But again, these are all men, so it's like,
Okay. There's never been a nice girl to you.
No, it's not that they're not nice.
I know. I know.
Mila Kunis was cool.
Oh, okay. All right, that's nice.
It's just that, as I was saying it, I was like, wow, these are all men who gave me big tips. I wonder if that's something I don't know to look at her. I guess let's go back to Alicia. She was lovely.
Okay, Alicia was the greatest. Okay,
yeah.
That's really good. Now, what is the nicest compliment that anyone's ever given you?
Ever in life?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can think of a specific person, but I think that I decided at some point in my 20s that beyond all else, I want my legacy to be that people felt good about themselves when they were around me.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess anytime someone has said that I create an environment where they feel good about themselves or hopeful or self-loving, then that's major.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. How did you get into The Voice, by the way? Did someone call you? Did you decide you wanted to do it? Did your parents say, let's do it? Or what happened?
Weird combination of all of that.
Okay.
So my dad, over the years, every couple of years he has a one-man show. He has a one-man show and he has a cabaret act because my parents are performers.
Oh.
And yeah. So that was another thing about growing up in LA is my parents were casting directors.
Whoa.
/ former performers.
Okay.
Who never stopped performing.
Right. Okay.
And yeah, so my dad was doing his cabaret act at the Gardenia. Have you been there?
It sounds familiar, but
it is this darling, dated little supper club where you have to eat dinner while it's like Catalina, except it's this big.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
tiny.
dig that. I want to go there. Okay.
You should go. It's
is it still open?
I think.
Okay.
I think it survived the pandemic. I hope so.
Okay.
But he did a show there, and every time he performs, because he's also my unofficial, he thinks he's my manager and is just like, has always done everything he can to further my career. And so anytime he does anything or anytime he can get me to perform, he would. So he was like, I want you to open for me. And I was like, okay, fine. So I sang like 3 jazzy type tunes.
To track, or did you have a band there?
A band.
Okay,
Trio,
cool.
I believe.
Okay.
Trio, yeah. And somebody at that show was speaking to my parents after and was like, Lily should do the voice. And I was like, no. Like just zero interest.
Really?
I never, ever, 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 ever wanted to be in a competitive environment.
Oh.
I don't like how it feels to be pitted against other people. I learned a lot about myself doing it. And it was actually healing to finally do it.
Nice.
But I just was like, why on earth would I do that? That sounds like a nervous breakdown, in the making.
Right.
And, but it lit a fire under my dad's butt. And he was like, would you ever audition? I was like, no, I'm so sorry. I would not. And he was like, if we can figure out some way for you to get an audition, will you do it? And I was like, I guess, like, have fun figuring that out, But, and like, look, get me a Nepo Baby t-shirt, whatever. I'm fine with it. It's okay. I'm grateful.
Good.
But he did some calling around and was able to get in touch with a music manager who knew a casting associate on the show.
Okay.
And that particular, again, like so weird growing up in LA, that casting associate happened to be somebody that I went to elementary school with.
Oh.
And they were like, what? Of course, let's get her an audition,
Oh.
I didn't even know that private auditions were a thing.
Oh, as in you thought that you just went in front of the judges the first time?
I thought that the only way to get on the show was the giant open call things. Probably, is that what you did?
That's what I did,
exactly.
yeah.
I thought that was the only way to go. And I was like, why would I put myself through that if this isn't even an environment I want to be in? You know what I mean? It just didn't make any sense to me. So
Right.
apparently there's these private auditions that are usually offered to artists that they have like a team of people who will research like YouTube and this and that and look for artists
Right.
and invite them to audition. So even though I was there all day with hundreds of other people, it's just a more contained environment on like a sound stage at a studio.
Still
And
nerve-wracking, I'm sure.
Still nerve-wracking and wild, and you fill out so much paperwork and, background checks. And, did you get a thing where there was like a packet that they sent me later on of like every inappropriate thing they found on my Facebook that I needed to remove before I could be on the show?
No way.
Dude,
No, I haven't had
wild.
that. That's insane.
Wild.
What was the craziest thing they told you to remove?
I don't remember, but the first thing that just came to my mind, which I'm pretty sure is still on my Facebook, is like me making out with my best friend, Haley, at a party. We would like get drunk and make out. We thought it was so funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Anyway, so this audition was so wild, and it just was the thing where they were like, I sang for one group of producers, and they were like, can you sing this? Can you sing? They just kept throwing stuff out at me, and I was like, of course I can, and you just kind of wing it.
Okay.
And then they were like, cool, you're going to go to the next room. Oh, okay. And I go to the next room. Cool, you're going to go to the next room. There were like 4 rooms. I just kept moving forward, and I was like, this is wild. Why are they keeping me? It just didn't make sense to me, because also the preconceived notions I had about these shows were like Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, like these crazy, wild, big voices that I don't have a voice like that. I don't belt super high notes or anything. Like, that's not the kind of singer I am. So I just thought, like, why on earth are they keeping me here? And yeah, then like a month or 2 went by, and I was actually on my birthright trip in Israel when I got the email that was like, you're gonna do the blind auditions, and they send you a list of like 500 songs, and they have you pick, I don't know, 15 or something that you would like to do, and then from that 15 they choose the song that you do for your blind.
They choose.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the song? It was a vintage song.
Yeah, and it was, again, grateful to have been exposed. I didn't know Carla Thomas before.
Oh.
But it was one of her songs called A Love of My Own.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you learned it just for the voice?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Birthright, how's that?
So fun.
I don't think I'm allowed to do it anymore.
Are you aged out?
I'm 34, so but every time I did it, I remember I started when I was 26. I got all these emails, and they said, "Hey, come be a part of it. You can do it until you're 28." And then
because they did raise it, but now
then they said you can only do it till you're 28. And then they're like, "Oh, if you're a musician or if you're like a performer, we've changed it to 30." So I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I still haven't been to Israel, and I really want to go.
And of course now it's a little.
It's a little late, but
Well, it's a little intense to.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, we were about to do the Dave Cause cruise. And
Oh, you are?
We did it. I usually do it every year.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And it's super fun. I'm very blessed to be.
Yeah, so fun.
Keep. Yeah,
Totally.
You met Dave, right?
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah, he's one of he's one of my favorite people in the industry.
Yeah.
But we were gonna do Israel, and then all the things started happening,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, "Should we do this?" And I was like, I kind of want to do it because I've always wanted to see where my people came from and all that stuff, but then they changed it, probably rightfully so because and then I think we went to some really fun places as well. I can't remember, I think we went to Spain and some other places, but it was such a fun time to be on the cruise, and I'm sure that we'll go back there, but I've always wanted to go, and I probably won't be going on Birthright. I still haven't. In fact, I just got offered a gig there, and I can't do it because I'm going to be doing my own gigs.
Oh.
But have you been there multiple times?
Just the once.
Just the ones.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what they pay for you to come? They say, hey, stay at this hotel, and
all
here's all these things.
expenses paid trip, and then you can extend if you want, which is awesome. And there's different kinds of trips you can do. So I think the one my friend and I did was Israel Outdoors, which is a nice mix of kind of cultural activities, museums, and things like that, mixed with like hikes and, nature.
That's cool. Is it
Yeah.
hot over there? Mm-hmm. Is it
It's
kind of like
a very
LA?
similar climate to LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
I
a
need
desert.
I need to check it out. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you had a bat mitzvah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I in some Orthodox Judaism, I'm technically not considered Jewish. My dad's Jewish and my mom's not.
Okay.
But I mean, they still ask me, "Hey, do you want to go Birthright?" So, but
Yeah, because they want people to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So, you're full Jewish?
Technically, yeah.
Technically, okay,
Yeah.
all right. And I haven't had a bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
I was thinking
You
about
can do it as an adult. My parents did it as adults.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And what happens during a bat mitzvah?
Well,
I hear you get paid.
12, so let's see what I can remember. Oh, yeah. There's a party, and you get a lot of checks.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that happens as an adult.
Oh,
I don't know if people are going to do that
cross
for
our
you.
fingers. Let's hope. Okay, all right.
But when you're a child, they do.
Yeah,
The aunts and uncles show up. But yeah, you learn your Haftorah, your Torah portion. There's a lot of, which I really wish I could remember mine. I just truly do not. Maybe it's somewhere in my archives.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of singing in Hebrew, which was speaking of music, a really interesting challenge as a kid who had no music training. I didn't know I wasn't reading sheet music or anything. I just would have these recordings from the cantor that I had to memorize. And I would like make these little notes, like arrow down, like it's going to go down here and it's going to go up here. And then it's a weird riff here. And I would do like a squiggle. Like I had my own
weird riff. Oh, so this is a song?
The melodies of the Torah portions that you would be singing in Hebrew. Yeah.
Can you sing any of them right now or no?
No, I mean,
Okay.
I don't remember them.
Okay.
I mean, no. Sorry.
That's okay.
There's probably something it'll come to me right when we finish.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
But that was how I was like charting my music, was like these weird little squiggles and designs to memorize it, because I didn't know how else to memorize these long musical things,
Do you celebrate Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
me too.
I try to still celebrate all the holidays. I'm not religious in my religious practice,
Okay.
I'm kind of fluid about it, and I'm more spiritual than I am like a devout Jew. I'm really interested in the teachings of all religions and spirituality, and yeah, my temple is down the street, actually, that I got bat mitzvah at. Temple Beth Hillel's right there.
Oh, it's right there. It's over there. Yeah.
It's Laurel Grove.
Right there.
Because I don't know which way we're facing. It's there.
But yes.
Because I came in that way.
Yeah, you came in that way. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. I hear lots of, that's a party school. I don't know exactly what it is.
Is it?
But no,
Maybe it's
there's
changed.
There's some Saturdays where I hear a lot
Well, that's when the bar and bat mitzvahs are happening. So you're hearing the parties.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're definitely playing like rock and roll music. I love.
Because that's the party.
Man, the Jews know how to do it. They're just. I played a Jewish wedding, And
One. Just one?
I played it.
Okay.
I can't remember. This was a very Jewish wedding, and even though like there was a Saturday and the Sunday that the wedding was happening, and Saturday was kind of like a reception. I forget exactly how it works, but the dad couldn't make it to the reception on Saturday until like 8 p.m. because of the Sabbath. He didn't want to break the Sabbath. But as soon as he got there, like I was almost like, I think I had like 20 minutes left, and he came up to me. He's like, "Can you play some Stevie Wonder?" I was like, "Wow, you're like it, like they, as much as they follow their all their I want to say practices, yes, they still know how to get down and party, and they know what joy is, and I think that there's something so beautiful about
Absolutely.
that. Yeah.
And you know, obviously stereotypes and cliches come from somewhere, but they don't apply to everybody, and who knows what kind of a Jew he is versus what kind of a Jew his daughter is, and some people are reformed and some people are more disciplined, and you know, it's just everybody's
Did you have a pretty Jewish wedding?
Hell no.
Okay. Did you stomp on a glass or anything?
No, and I would have done that. We forgot.
Oh, okay.
I think we forgot. I don't know if we actively chose not to do it or if we just forgot.
Okay.
But the only kind of Jewish elements were that my father-in-law and his brother said, I think, a Jewish prayer.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, again, we wanted it to just be a celebration of love and not about a religion.
Okay. Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. There's sometimes they can get into it. I want to make sure I got all the things. That's I think I asked all the things.
Look at your Nickelodeon phone. I love that.
I know, it's pretty crazy, right?
Really cool.
I don't know if it works.
Did we like? Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was plugged in. Dang.
I know, but it has all the. I'm sorry, but it has all the like the. I can still hear it. There's this thing where it doesn't work. It doesn't work. But when you plug it in, it's got it's got That's a good thumbnail right there.
Yeah. I really would like for you to plug it in.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Is there a jack?
You might want to wash your hands after that. Okay. Oh wait. No, I think I need to put the batteries in.
Battery? Oh, for the sounds.
Yeah, because it literally, you can change. There's a cow, there's a horn, there's a laughter, there's nick, and then there's just a straight up bell. But man, this used to be my room. I just found it.
I really want to go back to the landline. I miss it.
It is. Yeah, it's kind of a good. Speaking of rules, not like a set of. Keeping yourself in line and really just making sure that you I checked my phone the other day, and it said that I was on my phone. It's like you came down in hours of checking your phone from last week. 9 hours. I don't know. Do you know how? It's too many. Yeah.
And I have the thing, you've run out of time and I really do my very best to listen to it, and sometimes I ignore it because I'm not done.
Good.
Fucking myself up.
I feel like we need it, especially if we're going to be in the music industry. It's going to be, you kind of need it, don't you?
I agree that it's a tool. But when the tool becomes an addiction, it's a problem.
It's everything in moderation.
Yeah. And everything in moderation, but everything like with intention. And I think it's been really hard for people to be intentional about how they use it because it's designed to be addicting.
Yeah, there'll be notifications like, hey, this person that you checked on, like, that you might have a crush on is doing this.
Yeah, the notifications, the color scheme, the color choices. I mean, everything about it. There's documentaries on this, and all the people who've created these apps won't even let their kids, use them.
I've seen that. What was that on Netflix? That was a really good show. Something like that. I was thinking about the fact that everything is produced. We were talking about like you think maybe someone was in Alicia's ear. There's definitely I look back at my audition, and they all say yes at the same time, which is like really nice and humbling. But then like the thing that you don't see, you can kind of see me like I'm playing my melodica, and I have it in my hand, and the producer like shouts from across the room. He's like, play your melodica.
Yeah.
And then all the judges are like just waiting there. I'm like, oh, okay. And so I start playing, and then the judges come around me and start dancing. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess this is what they wanted me for. And then And then he's like, leave the room. And so then I stopped playing, and then I start to walk out. He's like, no, keep playing your melodica and leave. I was like, oh, okay. So then I start playing, and I like lead them out like the Pied Piper. And then I see Ryan Seacrest and we talk. But it was just so weird because I definitely knew what was happening.
Yeah.
But it felt like definitely like they planned this out. They're like,
Of
let's get this guy to do that. So
they have to. There's a reason these shows do so well is because they are highly produced. I mean, The Voice hasn't it won a bunch of Emmys because whatever.
Exactly.
There's a reason for that. And I had very similar. I'll never forget with my blind audition right before I went on, they were like, so what are you going to say to each of the coaches?
Oh.
And I was like, what do you mean what am I going to say? They were like, do you have anything interesting you can say? And I had actually waited on Gwen Stefani before at the Six. So I was like, I could say that I waited on her. They were like, yeah, say that, definitely say that, you know? And I'm like, okay. And then you can see in the clip of it, they kept it, you know, and I'm, as much as I'm an actor and I can deliver a line, I'm so awkward and uncomfortable because I'm like, they told me to say this, you know? And then another thing that through the entire run of the show, it really irked me. They were always trying to get me to use the word validation, that I felt validated by being on the show. And that really bugged me. It really bugged me because they were asking me to hand over my self-worth to them.
Whoa.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's awesome to have been chosen and made it this far. And it is a great opportunity. But I don't want to give you my validation. Like, I don't want to use that word. That really bugged me.
So the producers in your ear are like, oh, so you felt validated, right?
It's not in your ear. It's like literally when they're interviewing you. Yeah, they were like, yeah, does that give you a sense of validation? And I would always find a way to dance around it. I'd be like, yeah, it feels really good to be here because what an opportunity, you know?
And then would they ask again?
And they're like, isn't that validating? And I'm like, well, happy to be here. Just difficult.
Okay. Last question. There was a time where I would always, right after American Idol, they'd say, all right, here, you know, I'd go on tour. They'd say,
Right.
Casey Abrams from American Idol. And I would always be like, oh man, I have to be this guy. After maybe about 5-6 years, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to lean into it. And then you got to lean into it. Even if it's a joke, you got to lean into it sometimes.
Yeah.
And now I'm really realizing the validity of having maybe just, you know, it's like, oh, I can say that I was on this. Like maybe some venues will start to look. Were you ever like right after, were you like, oh man, the Voice is following me? Or is there something that where you feel like, oh, I'm going to take advantage of this?
I totally experienced both things.
Mm-hmm.
And I never wanted to, you know, I was always mindful of not wanting to bite the hand that fed me. But again, to go back to what I said earlier, authenticity matters a lot to me. And so at first, people would be like, oh my God, you were on The Voice. Was it the best thing ever? And at first I would be really honest and I'd be like, well, you know, it was kind of weird. It was pretty surreal. I mean, it's not a normal thing. And I would just be very honest. And I was not shit talking, but I was just honest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized, like, people don't want to hear that, you know? So I would kind of try to gauge my answer based on who was asking me, because not everybody wants to see behind the curtain. They just want to hear that things are lovely and wonderful. And that's okay. I don't have to burst their bubble.
Nice.
Even though I'm doing it now. No, there's no, I don't regret it. I'm so grateful. It was an obstacle course where you learn how to be professional and like be your most kind of, like polished self, you know. You're really put through the ringer and you have to just deliver and deliver and show up and show up and show up. So I'm so grateful for how it, gave me the opportunity to be a stronger, better artist and all those things. But yeah, there was a period of time where I was like, is this all I'm going to hear for the rest of my life? And I still wonder that, but
I mean, I remember when I met you and it was, I think we sang together at Vitello's.
yeah.
And I think maybe the next time I had met you, I heard about it. So
Right.
that there's that. I think the more that you play out and, you know, it
Yeah.
doesn't, you know, like it's not the first. I don't think it's the first thing that people think. So that's nice.
Yeah, but you never know. And it was kind of the same thing with the school that I went to. It was like, wow, you went to Carnegie Mellon. Like, did that change your life? And it's like, it didn't give me a career. It didn't, but when people Google me or whatever, or when they see on my resume that I went there, it legitimizes me in their eyes. Mm-hmm. Being on The Voice gave me, it's funny, to some people, they're like, oh, you were on a reality show. And then to other people, it totally legitimizes you. You go, it's like the fucking check mark on Instagram. It used to be like, oh, they're a real person,
Yeah.
And it's totally a mental construct. And I'm very aware of that. And I would like other people to be aware of that as well. I don't think, again, like, what's true? What's the truth? But yeah, it's helped me. I don't think it's ever hurt me. Actually, but again, like, there's been the people who are like, oh, you're one of those. And the people who are like, oh, cool. That's amazing. It just is what it is. And
right.
Actually, this is a funny thing. When I was deciding to do it, I was worried about the group of people who would judge me for doing it. And I was like, well, I don't remember how I figured this out, but I was obsessed with Emma Stone because, like, who's not?
She's awesome.
She's the best. Yeah. And she was on Searching for the New Partridge Family, the reality TV show singing thing, whatever that show is.
Before she was big.
Before she was famous. Okay. And I was like, if she can start there, I can do it too. That for me was like, wow, it's going to be okay.
Yeah. It's funny. No, I'm seeing a lot of people on that were like, Kristen Wiig was on a reality show. And
really? Which one?
She was on, she was hired as an actress, but it was I want to say not Joe Millionaire. It's where it was like one of the first prank shows where they prank a guy.
Oh, funny.
And he thinks he's on a reality show, and so she plays a character, but she like doesn't play herself. She just plays like a reality show. What was it called? Joe Schmo.
Oh.
Have you heard of that? No, it was again, they set him up, but Kristen Wiig was a part of it.
Yeah.
And you just and then like Bradley Cooper, you see him in the audience for Inside the Actors Studio. He's like, "Hi, I'm Bradley Cooper. I have a question for Mr. De Niro." Or
no, we love that stuff. We love
exactly.
to see where they came from.
Yeah, exactly.
And how it all started. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that about Emma Stone. I'm gonna look her up.
Yeah.
Is that where they like had like a green screen and they were like,
I don't even
acting?
know.
Okay, all right.
I really don't even know.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
You have some stuff online. And you are putting out a jazz album.
Yeah, that you're on.
I'm so stoked. Yes.
I'm so stoked.
Yes.
It's being mixed as we speak.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Do you know when it's going to come out?
I think early June. Hang on. The mix is going to be finished early June.
Okay.
So maybe end of June.
End of June. Okay. Well, I think we'll put all the information in the subtitles.
Yeah.
And if you want to jam on one of the songs,
always,
let's do that.
We did Ain't Misbehavin'. We did Someone Who'll Watch Over Me. We did Cheek to Cheek. We did You'll Never Know. We did Blues in the Night. We did, I can pull up the list. Any of those ringing?
I think Ain't Misbehaving.
Let's do that. I love
that. And Misbehaving. Do you remember what key it is? It's in?
Yeah, well, I can.
Yeah, here, yeah. Hold. Let me look up the changes. Like Jack Horner, or do you have the actual?
On my iPad, which is at home.
No, it's okay. I think.
Do you want me to play it?
Misbehaving.
No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one that I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, won't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. I don't stay out late, I don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, won't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. I don't stay out late, I don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love. Oh, ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I was like, okay, how does it go? And then we just ended up doing the
We
whole
just did
song.
it.
That was so good. Wow.
Sick.
All right. Lilli Passero, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! Casey
right.
Abrams.
Yes. Dude, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Definitely.